took last week, the sell that occurred right here. So first and foremost, what I did was to mark out my zone and then also identifying the trend. So you could see that price was in a downtrend, creating lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower low. So immediately we broke out from 4,300. I was expecting us to have a continuation, since what I trade is ICC. It's all about having an indication, and this was the indication that happened right here. Immediately we had this indication. What I was waiting for was a continuation. So the continuation happened and we came back into 4,300. So anything that happened around here that made price to be below 4,300, we were still positive on sell bias. But if price had broken above 4.3, then we would have tend to have something like this, a retest on 4.3 and probably price going up. But that didn't happen. So when we had the continuation, I went down to the 2-hour time frame. So if you watch my previous short on gold, I actually posted this on my YouTube short so that you could understand why I took this sell properly well. So immediately we had price get back into our zone. I didn't take the sell yet because the daily time frame has to give me something, the daily time frame has to give me something like a rejection or a pin bar or a bearish engulfing to tell me that yeah, we're about to sell and continue the trend, which is all about the continuation. The bullish that we have there, the short bullish that we have there, was just correction. So I scale back down to the daily time frame. So going to the daily time frame now, beautiful. You can see that price formed a pin bar, and you can see that this candle bought all the way to our zone, but it failed to close above and it closed below. Then we had a pin bar. So immediately we had a pin bar around this area, this zone, because you don't have to look at your zones as straight line, you have to look at them as areas. So immediately we had that rejection. I went to the 2-hour time frame. Going to the 2-hour time frame was for me to know the market direction and what gold wants to really do. And you could see that we had this fake out. You see, we had this fake out that took out sellers that were quite early. So I waited, then price them tend to break below, which is our concept which we trade, which is ICC. So we had this indication. So once we had this indication already, the daily time frame is screaming sell. So I now scaled down to the 30-minute time frame, and I was just basically waiting for a retest to occur on the 30-minute time frame, guys. So as you can see, we had this retest on the 30-minute time frame, but initially my stop loss was around the last high, so that I don't get stop out. My stop loss was just above that yellow bar there. So we waited for the retest to occur. This was the retest that occurred. Immediately that retest occurred, we now entered and we had our SL place, and I took the sell all the way down, which my target was 100 pips. So immediately we got to 100 pips, I closed out on this trade, and that was how I took my sells on gold. But in order for you to understand it properly, you have to watch my YouTube short so that you could get the full information on how I went about this trade on gold. So if you find this video informative and educative, please do well to hit the subscribe button and also like this video for me. Thank you guys. See you in the next video. Bye guys.